everybody. All right, so let's see. Welcome. Uh, let's see. All right. Welcome to my channel. Okay. So I'm trying to. Okay. All right, everyone. So I'm here live, and we are talking about COVID-19. And as I have said before, we are actually talking about the vaccine, the new vaccine. So we can relax a little bit. I just posted a vlog about it. And, however, these vaccines, well, they're the same vaccine. They're being produced by two companies, Pfizer and Moderna. So they're very promising. They are very promising, and so it seems like we can breathe a little bit. However, vaccines are developed 5 years in the making, because it goes through a lot of processes, a lot of steps, experimental, clinical, and it has to be tested over and over again to make sure the efficacy and also the safety in humans. And you can't rush it. But of course, these are special times, really, really special times. And the virus has infected over 54 million people, 54.5 million people, and it has killed 1.3 million people worldwide. So, of course, there is an urgency to develop the vaccine, really an urgency to develop the vaccine. And, but, however, it's like, is it going to be safe? So far, early studies and early data suggests that it is safe. It has been effective. One vaccine, I don't know whether it's from Moderna, is it requires it to be like in the minus. It has to be really, really cold, like freezing cold, in order to be to transport it. In order to transport it. Now there's an issue with that. How are you going to? How many trucks out there that can actually transport these vaccine, across countries, where if you require it that cold, because it has to be cold. Another one, though, I believe that's the one from Pfizer. It doesn't require to be transported or to be stored at freezing temperature. So, I tell you, it is difficult. It really is very, very difficult. And just even I'm having difficulty, and I have been isolated much longer than you guys, much longer. And so and it's not fun. It really is not fun, to be isolated. So I can only imagine So I'm used to it. I'm used to being isolated, but I can only imagine about you, the rest of the world, being isolated, and now we are going into this like sort of like phase two of the quarantine. Um, there are plans again to go into the second lockdown. I believe that the state of Michigan is planning for about 2 weeks lockdown. Now, New York, and New Jersey, the tri-state area, right here in the northeastern United States. There's not a talk yet. There's not a specific plan yet. When it's going to be a lockdown. But we Americans, we are very, very stubborn. We're very stubborn. So I don't know whether whether we're going to get out of this anytime soon, because we're not cooperating. And anyway, so as I said before, it is not, the vaccine is not the cure. It's just going to be it's just going to be it's going to stop the further spread of the disease. Sorry, I'm very tired. But I just wanted to to come and chat with you about this, that there's some sort of like hope. We have been cooked up. I know that's in the United States it's not as stringent. The quarantine and the lockdown here it's not as stringent as other countries, because they go in revolution over here, just by wearing the mask. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you ask the Americans, that they have to take a pass? They can't travel to the next town because they need to have a pass in order to go to the next town. Can you imagine that? There's going to be a revolution. If you think now that they are having difficulty with the mask, and then the second phase of this, which is, the states that were affected by it during the first phase of this pandemic, and they're the one now who's being affected the most. It's I'm just having difficulty, people. I'm just having difficulty understanding the defiance, the aversion of people, the aversion of the American people to wearing masks, and the aversion of people of just stay away from each other for the meantime. And also these, I don't understand also the logic of people saying that the number of infections are inflated, are overly inflated, that is all made up, to scare. It's a scare tactic somehow of of the government. It's I don't understand the logic of that if it's from the government, that, as you say, as these people are claiming. I understand that people are very afraid. I am too. I am one of them. Or losing their homes. I mean, so many people have lost their jobs, have lost their incomes, And as a matter of fact, in the rest of the world, I'm gonna see. Oh, excuse me. I'm talking about COVID, and here I am sneezing live. So, as I was saying, so I really don't understand, the logic. Just understand it. Like, do you think that the government would want for the entire world to go bankrupt? So I don't think so. I think they just don't want us to die. And this it's so callous also for people who said, oh well, we have to have the herd immunity now. You sacrifice other people and send those healthy ones to work. That is such a dangerous and so selfish, such a selfish ideals to even think about it. It's just very, very selfish. Sacrifice others because you can't sacrifice your little freedom a little bit. Yes, I get very excited about these issues because because there are people over there like, oh, so the most vulnerable ones are the most affected one. Yes and no. Okay, because as you see, a lot of people also who were healthy, who were very, very healthy, died from the COVID. And not only that, the uh the effect of it, the long-term effect of it, there are long-term health consequences. Studies have shown that some of these former COVID patients who survived, that they have now difficulty, they have some damages in their organs. So, and then it's like this also, it's mind-boggling for me when people claim that, okay, but those people who died, they already have underlying illnesses. They had well, guess what? Perhaps if it wasn't for COVID, they would have not died then. So in other words, it basically expedited their death. COVID-19 expedited their death. And I'm so bothered and just so disappointed in people, when I see these postings as if they don't really give a shit about other people, because it is inconvenient for them. It is very, very inconvenient. And and then I have never seen so many ignorance, so many non-science believers in my entire life. Okay, and yet these people who don't believe in science, okay, they go, where they go? They go to the supermarket or they go to the chemist and buy Tylenol, okay, to take when they have a headache. They take Pepto-Bismol when they have a stomachache. Okay, so they take all these medications, and yet they don't believe. What? Who do you think? Who do you think made those? Do you think that it miraculously appeared in the shelves of your chemist, in the chemist, or in your grocery store? No, they did not. It came from science. It is science. So, and there, here you are. You don't believe in science. You don't believe. You think that the rates of infections, you think that they are fabricated, they are overly inflated. You think that this is for the benefits of hospitals and also hospitalists, healthcare providers like us, right? It's not. It is not. We know what they are. They are taking away. It's not that what they're providing. COVID cases, and they are providing what they are providing to the healthcare providers is like time off from their own families, because these people, if they are exposed to COVID patients, they have to be isolated from their family. I know a lot of my colleagues, they had to live separately from their family. For at least 14 days they don't see their own family, because guess what? Because they have to isolate themselves because they are afraid to bring the disease to their own family. So how dare we? Okay, how dare we to impose our will and steal those times that they could have spent with their own family, and yet we demand that they come and take care of us. When we get sick, from COVID, because we don't want our our freedom and liberties to be infringed. So yes, anyway, so that is my that's my beef tonight. I'm just like so disappointed. It's like I read it daily and see how much we doubt science, we don't believe in science. It's upsetting. There's so many experts now. There's so many experts because of social media. I said, had I known that I could be a doctor from just being on social media, expert on social media, I would have not spent all those dollars in my education. I would have not done it. So yes, I know I am having this like conversation with myself. And so let me just come here, Remington. This is my old man. Come here, Remington. This is my old man. This is Remington, my golden retriever. Right, Remington? And of course, there's another jealous one. So this is my crew. So anyhow, well, everybody, so I just want to thank you guys for being here. I usually go live on Facebook, but obviously I can't do it right now. All right, so let me just see. Okay. Hi, Morgan. There's Morgan. There's Morgan. There's Morgan. This is Morgan. This is one of my doctors. Say hi, Morgan. As part of the crew. This is the crew. Say hi. This is the crew. All right, so I guess I'm just very upset because right now it's like it pushed me back. It pushed me back to not seeing my family. I can't travel, obviously, across the country. My family, they live in California. So, and then I had plans also to visit friends and relatives in the UK, and also to the Far East. And now I am stuck. So we are all stuck because I am obviously, I don't want to go somewhere where I would be quarantined for 14 days before I could even see anyone. So that's basically a moot point of traveling. So that's the reason why, it's just yeah, I sort of, based on the on what was going on in the summer, where we have people just put their guards down. I have not put my guards down since this pandemic, because I know that it's going to be catastrophic for me if if I catch it. I probably won't be able to survive it, because I have, I get treatment. You see, I have a port here where, I get treatment every 2 weeks. I'm still battling two deadly diseases, incurable diseases. And so I'm very, very careful to where I'm exposed to and to where I go. I mean, I go out. I don't live in fear, but I'm very careful. I'm really, really careful about. I list the places where I go to, and the number of people that I'm exposed to. I limit it, and of course, I always wear, my mask and sun sanitize. And when I get home, basically just wash my hands from one to two. On my shoes. Hi, Morgan. I love you too, Morgan. Licking my toe. And wash my hands, and I don't wear, I even sanitize, spray my shoes. I don't wear it inside the house, or parts of the house where I don't bring it. I have pair of shoes for inside the house, so I know that it's not a custom for Western like that. It is a custom though in the Far East. So anyway, so I have not discarded that. I have not discarded that custom. I have always left my shoes like outside the house. But anyway, that's another story for another vlog. Just so where am I today? I am in my office. I am in my home office. See that dirt right there? That's where my dogs like to rub themselves there. When they when I am here in my office. So yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Hi, Ash. How are you? How are you? Thank you so much for being here. It's lovely to see you. It really is lovely to see you. Oh, I do appreciate it so much. So, so anyhow, thank you. So what are you? Are you um where are you in the world? I'm well, thank you very much. I'm well. I'm a little tired, and but um I just realized that I can actually go on live here. I just realized, I mean, I know that I can, but I didn't realize that I could go all the time. But anyhow, it's like, where are you? And are you in the Philippines? Yeah, it is a little. So today I am talking about. All right, all right. Yeah, I've been to Singapore a long, long time ago. A long, long time ago, but that was Oh my goodness, I can't remember. Like maybe 15 years ago, the last time I was there. There are a lot of Filipinos there, and it's such a very, very small country and so clean, so clean. Such a clean, clean country. And I've been watching a vlog. I watch a lot of vlogs from the Philippines, and I have not been to the Philippines in 15 years. I think the last time I was there was 2015. So, of course, a lot of things could happen in 15 years. And then I saw this vlog in YouTube that they have cleaned up the Manila Bay, because that was actually one of the criticism that I had when I went back there, that the Philippines is such a beautiful country, and I keep on telling everybody, that I know around the world, that if you want to go something a paradise, go to the Philippines. But 15 years ago, I was really, really disappointed, when I saw how dirty Manila Bay, yes, was. And now they have rehabilitated that area, and it's absolutely beautiful. It really is a beautiful. And then I watch other vlog too, that which makes me very proud, of having Filipino descent, that the young generation now, they are more like aware now of like preserving the environment. So this vlog is Harabas, and they go and clean out, the around the outlying areas. So what I remember when last time I was in the Philippines, how dirty. Hey, Remington, that's my dog. Sorry, stop it. You stop it. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago when I was there. You were probably still, you were still a baby. Yeah, it is a long time ago. Um, I see it. The Manila Bay is so beautiful now, and also the Pasig River. They have cleaned out quite. They have done such fantastic job to cleaning out the city. Because it's the Philippines is so beautiful. Okay, it is, but the Philippines that I remember, it was so dirty. It's like you just go, you drive around Manila, and the soot all over your face. It's like, when you clean your nose, it was so dirty. I mean, forget about wearing white shirt. It becomes gray after you go to the Philippines. I mean, you go to Manila. But the provinces, even though I have not seen. Oh, it's it's Dahlia Connors. Dahlia Allison Connors. Uh hey, what is it? Yeah. So yeah, so anyhow, looking back now, though, I mean, seeing all these vlogs coming from the Philippines, I mean, I love the countryside. I really love the countryside. And I have always lived in big cities. So, and when I see the countryside of any country, actually, it's just like I yearn to go and visit. I yearn. It's like I'm looking. I want to go. I want to go fishing. I want to go to the farm. to the countryside, to the province. I want to dip my feet in the river. So, and just nature, communing with nature. I guess that's what happens when you grow older. All of a sudden you want to go back to a much less um, busy life and yearn more for a simpler way of living. What were you doing? What were you doing, Remington? Hmm? What were you doing? You see how dirty that one is? That's very dirty. Morgan. So anyway, oops, sorry. I think I was sorry about the stain. That's my doggy. That's my doggy. Anyway. Oh, hold on. Can I type it? Let's see if I can type it. I also have a public page, but I think I got banned. Hello, how are you? Final Dusty, how are you? How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Yes, I do. I think I got banned. So it really is. I am very outspoken. I don't hold my tongue. So I think I got banned from Facebook. Isn't that right, Remington? So you can see from the mirror, that's my doggy right there. He's holding me. Okay, hold. You want to hold Mama? Look at that. See? You can see from the mirror. Hold on, let me see. He is holding me. So, anyway, it really is. Years ago, we didn't have this way of communication. And now it's like everybody now, you can, even in the remotest part of the world, you can actually have a connection. You're most welcome. Thank you. Thank you as well. You can actually have a communication even in the remotest part of the world, because I remember like writing letters. I don't know if anybody is still write letters. I think they just write texts. Nobody write letters anymore, right? I have not received letters. I still receive cards though. I still receive cards. And I enjoy it. I really enjoy it when I receive the cards. I get very, very excited. You know how excited I become. When I receive mail, it's just like opening a Christmas present in a Christmas morning. It's like, oh my God, it's like something that I have always wanted. And you get that Christmas, you get the card. And I'm so excited and like opening it. And this is what happened. This is what happens now in this internet world, because nobody writes letters anymore. I can't. Okay, I think I'm going to block this guy because I'm not a masseuse. Okay. We are going to All right. All right. So we don't appreciate, there's a community guideline here. Okay. Um, it's there is a community guideline, and I really don't like to deal with people who are um, all right. There is always somebody out there. Sorry, but I had to remove that block. Yeah, I just don't appreciate people like that. They just think that's all right. It's very, yeah. Yeah, I had to remove that person. I really don't appreciate. This is not, you know, my channel is not something sexual or any for that matter, and for that person to be commenting inappropriately like that, I don't I don't tolerate it. I really don't tolerate it. As a matter of fact, I would like to block that person because I just can't tolerate that. It's like that is so sexist and so racially biased. For him that telling me that I look like his masseuse that has a happy ending. First of all, I'm a bloody doctor. Okay, you don't come to my channel like that and disrespect me in that manner. All right. Sorry, Ash. I'm back, Ash. I'm back. I just don't tolerate that those type of people. So anyway, so what else? In yeah. So I don't even know. Okay. All right. There you go. Okay. Ash, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for chatting up with me. Unfortunately, I am going to cut this short because this gentleman is just I just don't tolerate it. I just feel offended. I'm really, really offended by that type of speech. Um, because I happen to be Asian, and all of a sudden he thinks that I look like his masseuse that give him happy ending. Who the fuck is he? It's like, who the fuck are you to be coming over here? Who do you think you are? That's very offensive. That is really, really offensive. All right, Ash. So it was lovely talking to you, and to those who have not commented. Thank you very much, and have a good evening from me to you. Bye bye.